Sports, I'm Carrie Osep. If there's one thing that Kevin Harvick likes to do, it's to win openers, and he likes to do it in Darlington. Having won the first race back from NASCAR shutdown back in May at Darlington Raceway, and then again to open up NASCAR playoffs on Sunday. NASCAR's closer did just that, closing out the Cookout Southern Final 500. Martin Truex Jr. and Chase Elliott were leading the race until they got tangled up on the wall with just 15 laps to go, or what some may call an entanglement, and Harvick reaped the benefits, closing out his 8th win of the season and officially advancing himself to the second round of playoffs. And of course, this win was in front of a crowd of fans, something that made it extra special for the North High grad.
I think back, to the first race here. For me, that was really the moment that put it all into perspective of where we were and what we were doing and the how drastic of a situation it was when, you have all that enthusiasm to share with nobody and just dead silence. So it felt really, really good to be able to experience that again.
Pretty cool moment here. After winning the Cookout Southern 500, Kevin Harvick would give the checkered flag to a young fan wearing his shirt. And the NASCAR Cup Series travels next to Richmond Raceway for the second race in the NASCAR playoffs, with elimination not taking place until September 19th at Bristol Motor Speedway. Meanwhile, the NBA and NHL are already into their next round of playoffs. On the court, it's the top 8 for conference semifinals. The Lakers and Rockets are facing off with the Clippers taking on the Nuggets in the West. In the East, we have the Celtics and Raptors, and then the Bucks and Heat facing off. The top-seeded Bucks holding on despite losing reigning MVP Giannis Antetokounmpo to a sprained ankle in Game 4, but Milwaukee stayed alive as they trail 3-1 heading into Game 5, still unsure if they will have their star back. On the ice, it's a battle of the Final Four. It's the Las Vegas Golden Knights against the Dallas Stars, while the New York Islanders are taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning. The 2020 NFL season kicks off this week with the first game on Thursday featuring the Houston Texans and the defending Super Bowl champs, the Kansas City Chiefs. But of course, it's a good time to see where all of our local players have landed after some recent cuts were made this weekend. Green Bay is still home to 2 Bakersfield boys as quarterback Jordan Love sits behind Aaron Rodgers on the 53-man roster, and linebacker Chris Barnes picking up a spot on the practice squad after being initially cut on Saturday. Free agent linebacker Jared Norris picked up a spot on Washington's practice squad after taking a year off from the league. And coming back for more are Derek Carr and Cole Mazza. Former BCHS quarterback will get set to start in his 7th season with the recently relocated Las Vegas Raiders, while Liberty's former long snapper making his home here in California as Mazza enters year 2 with the Los Angeles Chargers. Independence grad DJ Reed will have a chance to nurse a pectoral tear with the Seattle Seahawks after they moved him to the injured reserve list today. And Bakersfield College standout Tyrone Crawford, another vet in the league, sits 3rd on the Cowboys depth chart at defensive end. I know this fall is not going to be anywhere near typical. We would have already been a few games into the high school football season, but with the return of the college football season this past weekend for a few schools and the NFL coming back this week, it does feel a little bit more like normal as we near fall, right? I don't know. For 23 ABC Sports, I'm Carrie Osep. Back to you.